What is up, guys? If you want to list an item from CJ Dropshipping into eBay using another language, well, it's going to be really simple, but I'm going to be showing you a few tools that can be helping you improve this. So first of all, what I want to do is to have a CJ Dropshipping account already linked it into my eBay account. And to do that, what I want to do is to go actually into my eBay. I want to look for the sell option. And once I have my eBay already created with a seller account, what I want to focus now is into the CJ Dropshipping. So here into the cjdropshipping.com, I create my account, and then what I want to do is to look for the authorizations. And here I want to look for the platform that I want to start making dropshipping. In that case, I want to use eBay. And here into eBay, what I want to do is to actually start with my own store. So go into Add Store, hit into the store name. If you don't know what's the name of your store, go back into eBay, and here into eBay you want to go into My eBay and here into Summary. So here into Summary, as you can see, this blue one says white E. This one is My eBay store. So what I want to do is to tap here white.e in here into authorize. This automatically is going to be helping me just to do that here into eBay. So once I successfully done that, it's going to be appearing in here. So as you can see, both of them are the same store, but I changed the name, so that means this one is no longer needed. So I'm just going to go into deactivate and confirmed, and I'm just going to stick around with the one that says YT. So here we go. Really easy, right? So now what I want to do is to look for items that I can list into eBay. So first of all, what I want to go is into dropshipping, the brand, the logo that appears in here. This one automatically is going to be sending me into all the items that I can sell. So what I want to do is to look for an item that I want to list into eBay. Let's say, I don't know, maybe I'm going to look for an ultrasonic cleaning machine of some glasses. So here we go. So this one has been listed into English. So what I want to do is to look for the one that says list, like this. And here, as you can see, we do have the store, the ship from, the variant, the ship, and the shipping method. So what you want to do is to look for a store name or hit into our listing. In my case, I want to look for my store, which is actually YE. Ships from, you want to choose the one that fits for you. Hit into recommended listing price, and once you do that, you want to go into edit before listing. There we go. So now that we are into the section, what you want to do is to edit your languages that you want to edit into your store. So let's say that my store is actually from Mexico, so people speak Mexican here, they speak Spanish. So that's the reason why I do want to change here the actual language of my store. So if I list this title speaking about this tax and all that, people are not going to be like understanding what this actually means. So what I want to do is to either copy this information and paste that into Google Translate or into whatever translation that you would like to use, from like this, and it's translating. But in my point of experience, I believe like the best tool for making translations so far in 2023 is by using some artificial intelligence tools, for example the ChatGPT. And this one is going to be helping us a lot for making accurate translation. And here into the translation, if you've used the translator in other scenarios, you might notice that there are a few words that are not so, they're a little bit weird. So so that's the reason why you want to check it out. So what I want to do is to go into the ChatGPT. You can go into chat.openai.com/chat. So in here, what you want to do is you can ask whatever you wanted to. So I'm going to tell the computer, I'm going to tell this platform, translate this. I'm going to open this into Spanish. Enter. And the computer says ultrasonic, blah, 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 blah. And Spanish will be, and this is the exact translation that appears in here. It is a long and complex sentence, and it's important to note that it might not be the most accurate or idiomatic translation. However, it can be the main meaning of the phrase. So if you check it out, this option, and you think that this one looks okay, that means that this is a really great answer. So I'm going to copy this option and I'm going to paste that in here. I can do exactly the same thing with different languages. Let's say, for example, I'm going to just use the same prompt. I'm going to paste that in here. And as you can see, the computer actually could help us to do that. I mean, speaking about Korean, this one could not help us, but I think this one can be really helpful for making most accurate translating stuff. So I'm just going to copy this information and I'm going to paste that into my CJ Dropshipping like this. There we go. And here I can add some text. Once again, do the following. You can go into the ChatGPT. You want to look for a text. Let's say, for example, I'm going to go back in here. I want to go back into my title. As you can see, this is an ultrasonic cleaning machine, high frequency vibration wash cleaner. I can do the same thing here, or I can look for something else, like I don't know, maybe ultrasonic ultra cleaner like this, ultra, and you ask the computer to translate that into Italian. In my case, it's Italian. Go back into your CJ Dropshipping, hit into text, and what you want to do is to add one by one and hit into the plus and hit into list now. But just remember to use, of course, the description. You want to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to delete all of this and I'm going to paste that into ChatGPT, or once again, you can do this into Google Translate. So that totally depends. If you actually know the language that you are using, you can figure it out if this one actually has like a really accurate spelling here. So I'm going to go back in here into my CJ. I'm going to hit into the overview, and this part I'm going to just copy and paste like this. So I think like the latest thing that I need to do is just to create some bold stuff like this. Here I'm just going to go and hit into the enter mark to give him some space like that. There we go. So here are the images, the variants, the shipment. Of course, you want to change, of course, the colors and the all that. And after that, hit into list now. And just like that, this is how we can add this into eBay. The other thing that you can do if you want to list one item and change that into another language is to actually use the tools that eBay has to offer. So you can go into selling, and here what you want to do is to look for your store, or you can look for here into store. I want to locate, or I can open a new tab just in case that you're don't find what you're looking for. Let's say translate another language, and you want to look for a community post that appears only into eBay. So here it is, community.ebay.com, and here, as you can see, the description is in German. How can I translate the eBay listing to another stuff? And what says use Chroma. So exactly the same tool that we just created. Translate, translation. ChatGPT is something really advanced tool that can be helping us to have more accurate stuff. So with that being said, this is the very end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys, if you want to see more amazing tools of this great CJ Dropshipping and all these artificial intelligence tools that constantly are improving and impressing me. So thank you so much for watching the video, guys, and I will see you on the next video. I'll see you soon.